In 1969, Omega released the Flightmaster, a watch for professional pilots. In September, they released a flight-qualified Speedmaster for the US military. And just a few days ago, Omega released a new version for us, the public, the enthusiasts. This is that watch. At first glance, you might think that this is just another colorway of the 57 from the Heritage Collection. It's not. This is an entirely new watch. It's a different case with different finishing, different thickness, higher water resistance, and even has an automatic movement powering it. Both from a technical and a design aspect, this Speedmaster Pilot is the raw definition of a premium tool watch. There's no visible luxury aspect with this. Instead, all of the emphasis has gone into performance and functional design. Now, I didn't say that this isn't luxury. If you're spending 10 grand on an outdated mechanical timekeeper, that is luxury. What I'm saying is that instead of making this watch look like luxury, the focus has gone into making this the best watch both design and performance-wise for its intended use. Even aesthetically, the entire watch has an industrial military feel to it. The whole of the watch is satin brushed, with not even polished beveling to accentuate the case outline. Instead of a luxurious sunray dial, we have a matte black, grainy textured backdrop with thick lume blocks applied as indices, along with touches of color to optimize legibility. Now let's look at the specifications because there's some controversy, especially when it comes to the thickness. It comes in a 40.85mm stainless steel case with a lug-to-lug of 49.6mm, a lug width of 20, and a thickness of 14.65mm, making this bulkier than the first Omega in space we saw a few months ago. The thicker case includes a boxed sapphire crystal with AR treatment on both sides. You also get aluminum bezel with the tachymeter scale and a solid case back with the iconic hippocampus medallion. And here's the thing, while the case is technically thicker, it doesn't look absurd on the wrist. Not unlike most modern luxury chronographs, automatic chronographs. Even a millimeter or two of added thickness on something like a Tudor Black Bay makes a notable difference because the case band is flat. But the story here is different. The case is broken down into three parts, separating the mid case from the top and the bottom half. And these breaks in structure cause the watch to look slimmer, because you're no longer looking at a thick block of flat metal, but cascading thinner blocks. There's quite a bit going on when looking at the dial. It's a colorful thing, this Speedy. The register on the left gives you the seconds count against an airplane cockpit-inspired blue horizon. And at the 3 o'clock register, you have two hands, the orange for minutes and the gray one for hours. This sub-register can be used to track a second time zone, making this watch useful for travel. And then there's the lume. Plenty of it, thanks to a thicker than usual layer of Swiss Superluminova on the hands alongside lume blocks as the hour markers, making this one of the most legible Speedmasters I've seen. The color match date window is tucked away at the lower center without getting in the way of the symmetry of the dial. The automatic in-house column wheel chronograph caliber 9900 is a master chronometer certified movement with an accuracy of plus minus 5 seconds per day, 15,000 Gauss of anti-magnetism, two main spring barrels for a high power reserve of 60 hours, and a frequency of 4 Hz. The movement has decent decoration with rhodium plated finish with Geneva waves in arabesque. But as the main focus of this caliber is performance, I think most people will be okay with the closed case back. The watch retails at $9,500 US, and yes, that is pricey, but I think that around 10 grand, Omega is still hard to beat in terms of the icon status, in terms of the heritage, in terms of movement technology, all of these things. When you look at them, it's quite a package that you get. I agree with RJ's sentiment that proportions to a certain degree are irrelevant. You either like the watch or you don't like the watch. It's the same with my Tudor Black Bay 58. When I bought it, there were newer iterations available for not much more. You had meta certified movements, you had on-the-fly micro adjustments, but I loved this 58 from the day that I tried it on my wrist. So that is what I went for. What I would suggest is you walk into a boutique and try it on, see it for yourself. We shouldn't just lock ourselves in these parameters that we've created ourselves. This is undoubtedly a home run by Omega, especially for Speedmaster enthusiasts. So what do you think about this watch? There have been so many releases by Omega this year. It's insane. I film one watch, I finish a video. I haven't even finished a video and there's like 2 new watches that are out. I can't keep up. But this I really wanted to see. So let me know. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.